show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow.
Well, hello to you. Hey, you. Welcome into another edition of Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me, y'all. We got Twofer for you tonight, right from the space, right here, right now. We're about to get into the Mario Rodriguez and the Tyler lawsuit to break all of that down, and then tonight, same night, 9 p.m. Eastern, everybody, 9 p.m. Eastern, we will be talking about the Will Smith lawsuit. That's right. Now, that news broke yesterday. Yes, it did, with Brian King Joseph and Will Smith. We will break that down at 9 p.m. So, 3 shows in one day. That's how we do. That's how we roll. That's how we get down. With that being said, higher is waiting. Lower is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear the virtual tour music, rather? Yes, you do. Well, in addition to the background, in addition to the virtual tour background that you see, you do hear that virtual tour music, rather. Lord, I have me a good rest job. I'm just waking up. And with all that being said, and here is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome and happy Friday to you. Glad to have you all here. It's 19 degrees where I am in Ohio, so please stay warm wherever you are in the country or around the world, okay? And if it's too hot, please stay cool, okay? All right. Let's get into it, everybody. Shout out to Document Tingz once again for being the amazing person that he is. By the way, he's got a YouTube channel as well and dropped a new album, so shout out to him, and nothing but love, prayers, and light to him. All right, here we go, y'all. So, Mario Rodriguez, an individual plaintiff, versus Tyler Perry, an individual, Lionsgate Films, a Delaware limited liability company, and does run through 50 inclusive defendants. Okay, so we got 4 parts of this, right? Sexual assault, sexual battery, IIED, negligent retention, and a demand for a jury trial. Okay, so I think everybody kind of knows who Tyler Perry is at this point, but just for the context, conjecture, and connection of this live, I will read the summary action, and then we'll get into everything. Okay, here we go. Plaintiff Mario Rodriguez, plaintiff files his complaint against defendant Tyler Perry, a.k.a. Emmett Perry Jr., Lionsgate Films, alleging as follows. The following complaint is pled on information and belief. Defendant Tyler Perry is a producer slash director who wields immense power in the movie industry. Unfortunately, Perry uses his power to abuse and sexually assault people who hope to secure roles in his movies. Perry's type are those who have been victims of childhood traumas in the past. Plaintiff Mario Rodriguez was one of the victims. Parties. Plaintiff is an individual who at all times was residing in the state of California. Defendant Perry is an individual who has residences in both the state of California and both in the state of Georgia, both in the state of Georgia and in the state of California, has extensive business contacts in the state of California, so that he conducts substantial, continuous, and systematic business activities in California. Defendant Tyler Perry Studios Productions LLC is a Georgia limited liability company based in Georgia that is aware and directly benefits from Perry's sexual assaults. Ooh, okay then, just come out the gate swinging. Defendant Lionsgate is a Delaware corporation whose primary place of business is 2700 Colorado Avenue, Suite 200, Santa Monica, California, 90404. Now, I will say this, right? That's not where Lionsgate actually is. So, you know how, like, there's the main headquarters for, Hollywood? Well, how can I put this? So, for example, with Disney, right? You have Walt Disney Studios out in California. That's the creative side, right? And then you have ABC, the ABC network headquarters building in LA. That's for like the sitcoms and the dramas. Then in New York is ABC News headquarters, right? So yeah, so usually because it's in Delaware, that's where all the business mail goes. You know what I mean? So just wanted to bring that up for y'all. But there's also a lot of businesses in Delaware for the benefit of business. Lionsgate is the distributor of films produced by Perry. The distributor retained or exercise control over production or conditions. Distributor assumed responsibility for compliance or safety. Contractually or in practice, the distributor had actual knowledge of unlawful conduct and the ability to intervene, but failed to act. Plaintiff is ignorant of the true names and capacities of defendants who herein as those 1 through 50 together with Lionsgate and Perry collectively the defendants or the defendant inclusive, and therefore sues these those by such fictitious names under California Code of Civil Procedure 474. Plaintiff will amend this complaint to allege their true names and capacities when the same are ascertained. Plaintiff is informed and believes and thereon alleges that each of the fictitiously named defendants is legally responsible in some manner for the occurrences herein alleged, and that the injuries of plaintiff as herein alleged may have been approximately caused by the aforementioned defendants and each of them. On information and belief, one or more defendant is full or partial parent or owner of a wholly or partially owned subsidiary or division of the agent of the alter egos of each other and subsidiaries or divisions of an unknown and unnamed parent or holding enterprise. Plaintiff is informed and believes and thereon alleges that each of the defendants named herein has at all times relevant to this action been the officer, agent, employee, and / or representative of the remaining defendants and has acted within the course and scope of such agency and employment and with the permission and consent of the defendants. Plaintiff is informed and believes and thereon alleges that each of said defendants is responsible jointly and severally for the events and injuries described herein and cause damages thereby to plaintiff as alleged herein, as the operations of each defendants together with the other ones consist of an integrated enterprise with centralized operations as such. The parent has substantial control over the subsidiaries' employment practices and the hiring and firing of employees. on information and belief. It is further alleged that the defendants were at all times relevant here to the alter egos of each other, such as that to affirm the legal separateness of the defendants for the purposes of the claims presented in this action would lead to an injustice or inequitable result. There is a unity of interest and ownership between the company and its equitable owners. The separate personalities of the company and its shareholders do not in reality exist. Defendants exhibit an interrelation of operations, commingling of funds, lack of observation of corporate formalities, under capitalization, centralized control, common management, and common financial control, such that they are an integrated enterprise and or alter egos. The company is a mere shell, instrumentally and conduit through which the individual defendants carried on their business, exercising complete control and dominance of such business to the extent that any individuality or separateness of the defendants does not and did not exist. Plaintiff is informed and believes, and thereon alleges that at all times herein mentioned, each of the defendants was was as the agent, partner, agent, servant, and employee of each of the remaining defendants. And in doing the things alleged herein, there it is, and was herein was acting within the course and scope of such agency and with the knowledge of the remaining defendants. So that is the opening of this complaint. Okay, so basically all this is saying is that the plaintiff believes that whether or not they somehow, hey Matthew, welcome in. Basically what Mario Rodriguez is saying is that the does 1 through 50, whether they had a fifth quarter or a half of something to do with it, they're in this lawsuit. Pretty much is what I'm getting from this. Okay, so that is the opening. Okay, of course, venue jurisdiction. This court has personal jurisdiction over all defendants because they have purposely availed themselves or residents of the state and or conduct business in California. And this lawsuit arises out of acts that occurred in California, relates to their contacts with California. Further, fast pattern of abuse, including sexual assault, sexual battery, in addition to the wielding of control and power over plaintiff, was consistently present when defendant Perry engaged in the sexual assault, sexual battery acts described here in the location of all events herein alleged occurred within the jurisdiction of California. All of the injury and harm caused by defendant to the plaintiff happened while Perry was in California and was directed at Mr. Rodriguez in California. Now, if you remember Derek Dixon, right? It was in California, but then Tyler Perry won the fact of being able to transfer the case to Georgia, where Georgia has looser rules. Okay, so just wanted to bring that to your attention. All the injury and harm caused by defendant to plaintiff happened while Perry was in California and was directed at Mr. Rodriguez in California. The California Superior Court also has jurisdiction in this matter because the individual monetary damages restitution sought herein exceed the minimum jurisdiction limits of the Superior Court and will be established at trial according to proof. Venue is proper in Los Angeles County pursuant to CCP 395 and CCP 395.5 in that liability arose there because the assaults and battery are the subject matter of this complaint occurred in Los Angeles County. This action is also timely under California's Sexual Abuse and Cover-Up Accountability Act, California Sexual Abuse and Cover-Up Accountability Act, AB 2777, amended California Civil Procedure 340.16, extending the statute of limitations, opening revival windows for adult survivors of sexual assault and related claims, and acknowledging that a 2-year statute of limitations simply does not provide sexual assault survivors adequate time to heal from the physical or emotional trauma of a sexual assault and prepare for a civil case. Mr. Rodriguez was a resident of California from 1985 and throughout the end of the relevant time period and the sexual assault and Barry by Mr. Perry continued and extended into the relevant time period where Mr. Rodriguez was a resident of California rather. Mr. Perry has residence in California, and the wrongful events described herein that form the basis for the complaint happened in California. The harm caused by the sexual assaults also occurred in California. On information and belief, defendant Tyler Perry has engaged in similar activities in California. That's Representative Derek Dixon, of course. On information and belief, the distributor is aware of such other similar sexual acts by Perry and continues to provide Perry with funding to create films in reckless disregard for its duty to intervene and make sure that the actors working with Perry are not assaulted. California has strong interest in allowing its residents to recover for injuries sustained, even if the claim would be borrowed time barred in another state. Additionally, California law provides specific revival statute for sexual assault claims, such as California's Civil Procedure Code 340.16, which provides certain claims that will otherwise be time barred if the plaintiff meets the statutory criteria, including allegations of a cover-up by an entity legally responsible for the assault. The claim may proceed under California law, even if it would be barred under Georgia law. So basically, from this section, right? I hate when it does that on my laptop. But basically, from this section right here, which is the parties here, setting up the parties to Tyler Perry is this big Hollywood producer. Mara Rodriguez is just another everyday person that tried to make his dream come true, but it was what it was. And then the venue and jurisdiction, basically because it all happened out in California, that makes that the place where, the criminal proceedings will go down. Of course, this is a civil trial, not a criminal trial, but I say that because that's where the crime took place, right? So this is just establishing where we are in California. I know it seems very remedial to say things like that, but with everything that has went on last year, with people making up things just to make up things, to have a channel, to have a platform, or just to exist, it's important to read everything. Okay, so yes, there. All right, so here we go with the factual allegations. Mr. Rodriguez began his career as a model in 2013. Since that time, he has grown his career significantly with 1 million current followers on his Instagram account. Mr. Rodriguez has, among other things, modeled for Fashion Week in Los Angeles, hosted events in Europe, and appeared and hosted at the Latin Grammy Awards. Congratulations. And I don't mean that to be shady, but I didn't know Mario Rodriguez until this. No shade to him. To host events in Europe is huge. Now, I don't know if, Mario, hosted an after party, or if he, or if he, is connected to a company that allowed him to host an event and then host at the Latin Grammy Awards. I know that the Latin Grammy Awards is not really, it's televised, but not really a lot of people watch it. That's no disrespect to the Latino Latinx community. Much love to you all. But yeah, congratulations though. But that's the foundation of Mr. Rodriguez here in this case. In 2015, while working as a model, Mr. Rodriguez regularly worked out 3 to 4 times a week at Equinox Gym in Los Angeles, California. So we bring up Equinox. Just in case you guys need to know what Equinox Gym looks like here. So they have more than 300 club facilities in major cities in the United States. So this is Equinox right here. So this is Equinox. This is a fitness club at Hudson Yards right here in New York City. This is an outdoor gym here. So this is where Tyler Perry and many celebrities, they make it do what it do. Then of course this is a lap pool, just like Wendy Williams had her apartment. Then I'm guessing these are what do they call these? Oh my God, child. Not hot springs. Hang on, I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just thermal spas. That's what it's. Thermal spas. That's what I'm going to say. I was thinking about Cloud Nine from Carnival Cruise Lines, but this is Equinox Gym right here. So there it is. This is a very enclosed gym here, and there's the main person that stays right there. So there is that. All right, back to the complaint here. During one of his workouts, a gym trainer approached Mr. Rodriguez and told him that defendant Tyler Perry wanted to meet Mr. Rodriguez and to talk to him about offering an acting role. Now, wait a minute. Hang on a sec. A gym trainer? How does a gym trainer work out the connection of somebody potentially getting a role in Hollywood? I need to know about that. Not that I want that, but just like, really? Okay. Mr. Rodriguez was surprised and incredibly excited about the prospect of expanding his career into the acting world with working with a Hollywood mogul and megastar. Mr. Rodriguez gave the trainer his personal cell number. Mr. Perry called Mr. Rodriguez later that same day. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he was going to a movie, which would later become Medea's Halloween, and that he thought Mr. Rodriguez would fit the role of a very good-looking college student. Lionsgate was the distributor of this movie. Mr. Perry also asked Mr. Rodriguez questions about his personal life, where he grew up, and his living situation which at the time was renting a room in an apartment of the city of Hollywood. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he already found Mr. Rodriguez's Instagram modeling account, that he was impressed with Mr. Rodriguez's modeling photos. Mr. Perry asked Mr. Rodriguez if he had a manager, how he got so many followers, and how he was getting work. When Mr. Rodriguez told Mr. Perry that he never acted before, Mr. Perry responded, "You know, Mario, I'm not a bad person to know and have in your corner." Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he believed he would secure the discussed role for Medea's Halloween, and that he also had other roles where Mr. Rodriguez could be a good fit. Mr. Perry explained that someone would send Mr. Rodriguez the script for Medea's Halloween and the information needed to audition. Now, here's the thing that really trips me up about this, right? It says right here, you know, Mario, I'm not a bad person to know and have in your corner. If that's the case, right, if you're not a bad person to know and have in your corner, then let your work speak for itself. That's one thing that really gets me. And then also, too, Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he believed he would secure the discussed role for Medea's Halloween. Don't you own the studio? Like, that was just the point of this conversation to me. It's like, okay, and the only reason why I'm saying this is because of Adam Sandler and Happy Madison Productions. It's like, when you own the studio, you can do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. So the fact that Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he believed he would secure the discussed role for Medea's Halloween, when you own the studio that is going to make the movie, it's kind of crazy. But okay. Mr. Rodriguez then received the script for Medea's Halloween. About 1 week later, Mr. Rodriguez had an official audition for the role that Mr. Perry previously described to him as a very good costume. Only a day or two later, Mr. Perry personally called Mr. Rodriguez to tell him that he got the role, to congratulate him. Wow, what a shock! I can't. Hey, I really do believe you're gonna get this role. Hey, I gotta tell you something. You got it. Wait, I got you. You got it. No, for real. No, seriously. Let's stop. You got the role. Like, come on now. My Lord Jesus, I told you get it. Clearly, the audition was only formality, given Mr. Perry's position of power and his personal desire to have Mr. Rodriguez work for him. All this was happening very quickly, and Mr. Rodriguez was extremely excited about the career opportunities that Mr. Perry was offering. Within a few weeks, Mr. Perry invited Mr. Rodriguez and his Medea Halloween co-stars to his Los Angeles home for a meet and greet and to rehearse lines. Within a few weeks, Mr. Perry then called and invited Mr. Rodriguez to his home. This time, Mr. Rodriguez was not alone. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez about other projects that he was working on and reiterated that Mr. Rodriguez could be a good fit for roles. Mr. Rodriguez was thrilled and felt grateful to have met Mr. Perry to be given this role. Before Mr. Perry taking an interest for additional roles throughout the conversation, Mr. Rodriguez thought to himself, "This is not a big break." Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he had some time between shooting Medea's Halloween and that one and that. Hang on, I'm trying to make sure that's right. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he had some time between shooting Medea's Halloween and that he wanted to spend time with him and get to know him better. Okay, I just see this is the thing. Whenever you are reading this live, your mind will work with itself just to make sure that you ain't out the way. But yeah, that should be that he wanted. Okay, just want to make sure, child. Okay. Mr. Perry then suggested that he make them alcoholic drinks. After the two began to drink in the kitchen, Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to follow him into his theater room to watch a movie. Now, we do remember what happened with Derek Dixon, right? Because they went to watch a movie as well. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to keep his cell phone in the kitchen because there's cameras everywhere and they're always listening. I'm confused. Who's listening? If it's your house, like who's listening? Like that's the thing. I don't get that either. Mr. Rodriguez found the request strange but complied because it was Mr. Perry's house and he did not want to risk offending him. Mr. Perry led Mr. Rodriguez into the theater room to put on a movie within a few minutes. Mr. Perry began to continually pause the movie to ask Mr. Rodriguez questions. Eventually, Mr. Perry began to ask more vulnerable personal questions, including questions about Mr. Rodriguez's family, of origin, his childhood, personal traumas. Mr. Rodriguez was in a very vocal state and became noticeably emotional. Mr. Perry told him, "You have a lot of trauma in you, and believe it or not, we have a lot in common." Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to stand up. He said, "Come here, man, let me hug you." Mr. Perry hugged Mr. Rodriguez and said, "It's not your fault." In the moment, Mr. Rodriguez could not help but feel that Mr. Perry was trying to reenact the famous scene between Matt Damon and Robin Williams from the 1997 movie Good Will Hunting. Okay, hang on. Let's go back here for a minute. Let's do this. We're doing this all live in real time, everybody, as you all know by now over here of what we do. First of all, really? You bring like stars to your home? Now, personally, I would like be at my studio, right? Or I would rent out a studio in LA, and there's plenty of, studios, like even photo shoot studios that, hey, listen, can y'all transform this into like a table read and go there for a meet and greet and to rehearse lines, not like your actual home. But hey, that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? When you own everything, you do what you want to do. But that kind of was a little much for me. And then, of course, like I always said to y'all, there are cameras everywhere. They're always listening. That kind of got to me as well. And then this part here, how do you know that he was trying to reenact the famous scene between Matt Damon and Robin Williams? Like, really? If I'm getting a hug from somebody, I'm not thinking about if they're trying to reenact a scene from a movie. Now, like I said, innocent until proven guilty, we're reading this live, but still, it's just, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it at all. Let's see here. Mr. Perry then grabbed Mr. Rodriguez's shoulders and repeatedly said, "Man, I like your shoulders." Mr. Perry then began to rub Mr. Rodriguez's shoulders and chest while repeatedly telling him, hold on. And dang, man, Mr. Perry then began making sexual grunting noises saying, while he continued to rub his hands against Mr. Rodriguez's chest and shoulders. Mr. Rodriguez immediately became confused and his body tensed up and froze. Mr. Perry repeatedly told Mr. Rodriguez to relax, that he had so much tension in his shoulders as he continued to rub them. Mr. Rodriguez tried his best to stop Mr. Perry without offending him for fear of losing out on acting career that was being discussed only moments earlier. Then Mr. Rodriguez stepped away and sat back down in his chair, hoping that Mr. Perry would discontinue the movie. Instead, Mr. Perry sat right next to Mr. Rodriguez, and then Mr. Perry put his hand in Mr. Rodriguez's lap and began rubbing his inner thigh right next to his cream stick. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez it's okay while he continued to rub his thigh. Now, listen, Tyler, you pulling the same moves, bruh. Okay? Because this also happened with Derek Dixon, right? Brandon also talked about this, putting the hand in the inner thigh and stuff like. Well, actually, no. I think with Brandon Wells, it was his executive in charge of the studios and everything else. But still, there are similarities here so far from what we're getting here. We're just getting started. But yeah, Tyler, this is familiar behavior here, but let's keep going. Mr. Rodriguez told Mr. Perry that he needed to use the restroom and walked out of the room, but Mr. Perry insisted. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez, just relax. I promise I'm a good guy to know and have in your corner. You just need to relax, stop being so tense. And man, if you would just come, I will take care of you for the rest of your life. You won't have to worry about anything. I know you'll come around. Look at on the big screen for a minute. Now, did Tyler Perry say some of this to Derek Dixon when it came to, I want to have a companion, this, that, and the third? Come on, y'all. Now, I know that everybody's going to feel the way that they're going to feel about Tyler Perry, and I'm reading this live in real time. So as you're hearing what I am reading live in real time, right? And it's always innocent until proven guilty. We've always done that over here. But y'all, we can admit where there's similarities, right? We can at least admit that. Cause what the what? Okay, let's keep going. Mr. Rodriguez repeatedly tried to play on Mr. Perry's comments as a joke, and he tried to change the subject to work, but Mr. Perry continued making similar sexual comments. Mr. Rodriguez left and went home. And you guys remember with Derek Dixon, he was in the guest house, right? So all this still happened, right? With the drinks and everything else. All right, here we go, y'all. Shortly after filming for Medea's Halloween began in or around January of 2016 in Atlanta. So here's Mario in his trailer here, and then there's Tyler Perry and Mario right there. Now, I'm gonna just say this. Really, celebrity trailers, that's the company's name. You can get a Star Wagon, really. Y'all, it's such a generic name. That's like Great Value at Walmart. But no disrespect to Great Value, okay? Because your sparkling water drinks are superb. But I'm just saying. Doing what I was born to do, blessed with the strong arm emoji there. So, yes, there. Mr. Rodriguez was extremely hopeful about the opportunity and posted a photo of himself preparing for his lines. Mr. Rodriguez was in Atlanta for roughly 1 week of filming before he returned to Los Angeles. During the shooting for the film in Atlanta, Mr. Rodriguez only saw and interacted with Mr. Perry on set. Mr. Perry did not sexually assault or attack Mr. Rodriguez in Atlanta on set. Mr. Perry was not done. Mr. Rodriguez was no longer working for Perry at this time, and all contracts and agreements with Mr. Perry had expired. Mr. Rodriguez remained in Los Angeles, and the two continued to exchange messages. In 2017, after filming for Medea's Halloween concluded, Mr. Perry again began to invite Mr. Rodriguez to his home so that he could tell Mr. Rodriguez about scripts I'm writing, and yet again how Mr. Rodriguez may be fit for some of the roles, including a role for Medea's Halloween 2. Let's see something. which that did come out in 2017. Okay, so Boo 2 came out in 2017. There. Okay. Based on Mr. Perry's representations and Mr. Rodriguez hopes to grow his career, Mr. Rodriguez agreed to visit during these first few visits to Mr. Perry's home. The two talked about work and their personal lives. Mr. Rodriguez told Mr. Perry that he and his girlfriend had a baby on the way, which he thought was both exciting and scary. After a couple of visits, Mr. Perry again began to make more sexual comments to Mr. Rodriguez about Mr. Rodriguez physique and appearance, and asked him to make sorry, y'all, let me put the reverse rewind it back. After a couple of visits, Mr. Perry then again began to make more sexual comments to Mr. Rodriguez about Mr. Rodriguez's physique and appearance, and to ask him graphic sexual questions. Among other things, Mr. Perry asked Mr. Rodriguez if he ever had sex with another man. Mr. Rodriguez tried to laugh off the question as a joke and told Mr. Perry that he never had, and he did not have sexual interest in men. Mr. Perry then asked Mr. Rodriguez if he ever fantasized or thought about being with another man. Mr. Rodriguez said no. Mr. Perry was aware that Mr. Rodriguez was financially stressed out about having a baby. As a result, he told Mr. Rodriguez, if you would just give in to me, I would take care of you. You never have to worry about anything again. Mr. Perry also told Mr. Rodriguez that Perry was himself sexually molested as a kid, and that he had a lot of trauma and abandonment issues in efforts to lure Mr. Rodriguez into trusting Perry at home. Mr. Perry would then use discussion of his own traumas to sexually assault Perry. No, that would be to sexually assault Mr. Rodriguez. So that Perry needs to be out. Mr. Perry grabbed Mr. Rodriguez's leg right along his cream stick while rubbing it. Mr. Perry would say, "It's all right." Mr. Rodriguez attempted to stop it and distance himself from Mr. Perry, whilst trying to navigate maintaining the discussed career work opportunities. Mr. Perry continued to push past Mr. Rodriguez's refusals until Mr. Rodriguez, in a rash, excused himself and went home. Mr. Perry was evoking Mr. Rodriguez's traumatic history as not as a caring friend, but to exploit emotional vulnerability to push his sexual advances and assaults. So, first of all, good damn. And this is why you have people in charge of your career, right? If there was anything that was going to be talked about a career, it would be the casting director or casting representative say, "Hey, listen, Tyler really likes you, and then you would sit down with the casting director. Be like, okay, if you could, be a part of this franchise, what would you want to do with this franchise? What would you want to do with Tyler Perry? Just like we talked about the house manager for Stephon Diggs. And not to mention, too, the fact that Miss Rodriguez is a straight man and was going to have a child with his girlfriend, and you still are asking questions that are very disrespectful to his sexuality, is out of line. Jesus. Let's keep going, y'all. Ultimately, because Mr. Rodriguez continually rejected Mr. Perry's sexual advances and assaults, Mr. Perry never hired him to Medea's Halloween 2, despite all the conversations for new roles for Rodriguez. Rodriguez was traumatized and conflicted. He felt like he lost an opportunity that may never come back, but he was hoping that maybe Perry would turn around. On or around November 14, 2018, Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he was in Los Angeles and that he wanted to meet him for dinner at Maestro Steakhouse. Not another damn steakhouse! Jesus! Good God! Well, at least Mario did not stalk Mr. Perry for what type of steak he wanted. Okay, listen. In Beverly Hills to discuss work. Damn! To discuss work at a project called The Oval. which, by the way, the Oval was on BET. I think that show is. I think that show has ended, if I'm not mistaken. Although Rodriguez, in the back of his mind, was concerned about further assault, he accepted to be in a public environment with Perry, hoping to jumpstart his career again. Upon arriving, Mr. Perry saw actor and wrestler John Cena and introduced him to Mr. Rodriguez. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Mr. Perry believed that he and Rodriguez were now together as a result of the dinner. Now, when it says here that Mr. Perry saw actor and wrestler John Cena, I'm guessing that, wait, was John Cena in the Beals Falling too? Let's see something. Because I think that was just basically just seeing yeah, okay, John Cena's not up here in the cast yet. That's what I thought. So basically, John Cena was at Maestro Steakhouse and saw him and introduced him to Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Perry believed that he and Rodriguez were together now as a result of the dinner. Ciao. Hello, Burger. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Hopefully all is well with you. Glad to have you here. If that was the case, do you not know how many men and women would be together because of a dinner? It's semantics at this point. Just because I'm in a room with Beyonce after an award show for an after party doesn't mean that I actually know Beyonce, right? It's the 6 degrees of separation. So, yes, indeed. Mr. Rodriguez started feeling uncomfortable, yet he made strenuous efforts to change his perception of the experience so that he could discuss work. Rodriguez was hoping his feelings about Perry were wrong. Mr. Perry had them seated in a private room, and Mr. Perry began to discuss the Oval and told Mr. Rodriguez that he would be a good fit for possible roles as a current police officer. As was his tactic, Mr. Perry started the conversation with work opportunities that then turned sexual. At one point in the conversation, Mr. Perry asked in a way that made his intentions clear. So what are we doing? Mr. Rodriguez responded, what do you mean? We're friends. Mr. Perry became irritated with that answer, as, are you going to give in? Mr. Rodriguez rather played dumb, trying and the question saying, I don't know what you mean, we're just friends. Mr. Perry became visibly frustrated and told Mr. Rodriguez to finish his alcoholic drink and to meet him at Mr. Perry's house to discuss Rodriguez's acting career. Now, I'm going to just say this right now. Y'all remember how Monique and Sydney had that audio on Tyler Perry? I swear to God, if audio comes out about Tyler Perry, this will seal it. Without question. Because I think at this point, while complaints and motions and lawsuits do matter, the evidence matters. Right? So, yeah. So, on page 11 here, if you're following along with us here, Mr. Perry texted Mr. Rodriguez that he was going to stop on the way home and get a bottle of Rio, referring to Don Julio, 1942, and Nejo tequila, also known as Rio 1942. Rodriguez clearly expressed his stance on having a relationship with Perry and believed Perry understood that the conversation would just be about acting opportunities. As a result, he let himself believe that he'd go to Perry's house and talk about his career acting while holding the line on potential sexual assaults if it happened again. Once at the house, Mr. Perry spoke briefly about war while pouring drinks of Real 1942, which made Rodriguez comfortable again. I'm going to run down and get a bottle of Real. I'll be back in 20. I'm heading back. You on the way, no problem. I'm on Beverly. Good. Guess I'll wait for you at the gate. I'm going on the house. I'll see you there. So I'm guessing the black is Tyler Perry, and then the blue is Mario Rodriguez. Let's see. Oh my child, listen. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh Lord. Okay. Listen. Okay. Before long, Mr. Perry sat up close to Mr. Rodriguez and asked Mr. Rodriguez if he liked to get blow pops and fellatio. Okay, all right. Sorry to Charms and Tootsie Roll. The company that makes blow pops just had to put something else in. Child. My Lord Jesus. Mr. Perry also asked Mr. Rodriguez if he had ever given a blow pop to a man. Mr. Rodriguez excused himself to the kitchen to get some water, hoping that Perry would change the subject. Instead, Mr. Perry followed Mr. Rodriguez into the kitchen and poured him another drink of real 1942. Mr. Perry tightly hugged Mr. Rodriguez and repeatedly told him to hold on, while Mr. Perry tried to unbuckle Mr. Rodriguez's pants. Mr. Rodriguez tried to use his body to push Mr. Perry away, saying, "Whoa, what are you doing?" Mr. Perry reached into Mr. Rodriguez's underwear and grabbed his cream stick. My Lord Jesus. Mr. Perry was making sexual moaning noises, saying, stay here, while he pressed his body against Mr. Rodriguez and continued to grab his cream stick. Mr. Rodriguez again tried to push Mr. Perry away, who responded, "Just relax, just let it happen." Mr. Rodriguez repeatedly told Mr. Perry to stop. Mr. Perry kept holding him and pressing his body against Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez had to physically struggle to get away from Mr. Perry and told Mr. Rodriguez that he was leaving. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he should stay and sleep over since he had been drinking. Same thing happened with Derek Dixon, and then Tyler Perry in the middle of the night got into Derek Dixon's bed. Mr. Rodriguez knew that he could not stay there because he would not have been safe and thought that Mr. Perry would sexually force himself upon him. Mr. Rodriguez called an Uber ride to go home. While waiting for his Uber, Mr. Perry tried to apologize for his sexual assault. Told Mr. Rodriguez, "Hey, my bad." Mr. Perry, afraid of consequences for sexual assault, then stepped away for a minute, returned and stuffed $5,000 into Mr. Rodriguez's pocket. Rodriguez was in shock. Good damn. Just good damn. First of all, like, after somebody pushes you away the first time, that should let you know, no. No means no. I don't give a fuck if you're me or Tyler Perry. No means no. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is whether you are a celebrity trying to get an advance of somebody, or myself, or you, or whoever is trying to get it on with somebody, when that person says no, no means no. It is so fucking sad we gotta have a conversation in 2026, the second day of the year, about consent, about respecting boundaries and understanding the totality of somebody's mental health. Okay? And then to drop $5,000 in somebody's pocket, child. Just, oh Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Mr. Rodriguez was in shock. The next morning, Mr. Perry was eager to fill out Mr. Rodriguez and what the consequences might be for Perry's sexual assault. Mr. Perry called Mr. Rodriguez and told him he was in the area, that he would drive Mr. Rodriguez to pick up his car, which was left at his home the prior night. My Lord Jesus. Later on December 9th, 2018, Mr. Perry again invited Mr. Rodriguez to his home, texting, "How about that real? And I just got a new bottle." Y'all drank the whole bottle that night? Or did you drink the rest of the bottle after Mr. Rodriguez left? Mr. Rodriguez agreed to go over because Perry had made him believe that Perry was sorry for assaulting him. The $5,000 and reaching back out about the situation, making light of it, was a sign of Perry's understanding of his guilt and of the mistake Perry made. Even though a lucid Rodriguez would be concerned about worse assault, Rodriguez could not get past the potential of his dream of being a movie star and the fame and fortune that would accompany him, that was being dangled in front of him. How about that real laughing emoji? I just got a new bottle. I was going to text you. That's so funny. Been home for a few days. My family is all in Florida. Too cute, nice. Look at the picture. She has me saved. Laughing emoji, cute. I'm watching the game with my brother. I'll come over after. Cool. I'll come over after. Cool. I'm here until Wednesday. So there's correspondence there. Now, I will say this, right? First of all, Mario, you have a girlfriend, and y'all were about to have a child. I don't know if the child is, here or not, but if the child is here, blessings upon that child. If it's not, prayers up, because you look at the mortality and maternity rates for women, it will piss you the fuck off, specifically black women. But still, it's just like, look at this picture that she has to be saved. It's like, bruh, and I don't know what it is about employer energy. Now, there was a person from Ready to Love that just, proposed to his boss. You know what I mean? But at least with that, they were both consenting adults. Okay, there was no SA going on there. But after receiving $5,000 and, the man unbuckling your pants and, you being in the media room, the theater room, well, why are you still texting him? And I think it's important to recognize, right, that, we all now know that, and some of us have been knowing, but some of us have not known, that text messages can be altered. This, that, and third. I'm not saying that none of this did happen, right? I think in the same token, everybody remembers the text messages when, Mario Rodriguez texted Mr. Perry about the sepsis and he didn't want to die in this, that, and the third. So, okay, there we go. Rodriguez hoped that Mr. Perry would stop sexually assaulting him after Mr. Perry apologized at last time. Tragically, Mr. Perry mistook Ms. Rodriguez's visit as an invitation to sexually assault Ms. Rodriguez again. Once Ms. Rodriguez arrived, Mr. Perry wanted to fill out how Ms. Rodriguez felt about his November 14th sexual assault, saying that was a crazy night, right? Speaking as though it was. Instantly, two consenting adults who made a mutual decision after drinks. Ms. Rodriguez did not want to relive or discuss the assault, but also wanted Mr. Perry to understand that he crossed the line, responding, "Yeah, too crazy." Too crazy. Mr. Perry only laughed in response. Throughout that night, Mr. Perry would give Ms. Rodriguez long hugs and massage his shoulders, find any excuse or reason to touch him while making flirty and sexual comments, but would sprinkle talks about potential work as well. This time, Ms. Rodriguez left and excused himself before things escalated. Rodriguez was fearful that Mr. Perry would continue to escalate again, and saw Perry was not at all remorseful. Mr. Rodriguez could not continue to secretly carry the shame of Mr. Perry's sexual assaults around. This time, Mr. Rodriguez began to disclose Mr. Perry's sexual assaults to close friends. You didn't disclose it to your girlfriend? At the end of 2018, early 2019, Mr. Perry again invited Ms. Rodriguez to his home in California to discuss some potential roles. Since time has passed, this was Ms. Rodriguez's only way to break the industry after years of not finding other roles. He agreed. I would think after having 1 million followers on Instagram, and you have been a model, you've hosted things for Europe Fashion Week, and also too you've hosted the Latino Grammy Awards, that you have some connections. Just saying. Let's see here. When Mr. Rodriguez arrived, Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to leave his cell phone in the kitchen, and that was not safe to speak in areas of the house that had cameras. Mr. Perry sat next to Ms. Rodriguez in the living room, turned on a football game, began pouring alcoholic drinks. Mr. Perry would fill Ms. Rodriguez's drinks to the brim and tell him that he wanted to see Ms. Rodriguez drink all of it. Ms. Rodriguez knew that he had to stay aware while drinking Mr. Perry, and that he would drink one and pour one out. Mr. Perry asked, "How are you still standing?" Things were going well, and Mr. Rodriguez dropped his guard. He felt that maybe now he could get the role without having to come to Perry's sexual assaults. That soon changed. As the game ended, Mr. Perry grabbed Ms. Rodriguez's hand and placed on Mr. Perry's cream stick and told him that if you were just to be with me, I would take care of you if you want to ever worry about anything. You use that same line 3 times, bro. Good damn. We're almost done, everybody. almost done. Mr. Rodriguez immediately froze, and Mr. Perry told him, "Don't worry about it and just relax," as he had done before. Mr. Rodriguez excused himself and said it was getting late, that he needed to leave. Mr. Perry knew that he again crossed the line by grabbing Rodriguez and putting his hand on Perry's cream stick. Perry once again apologized and sent another $5,000 in cash in Mr. Rodriguez's pocket and sent him away. Thereafter, Mr. Perry would occasionally call or FaceTime Mr. Rodriguez on or around April 8th of 2019. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to come over and that Perry will only be in Los Angeles for a day, and there was some new developments. Rodriguez was exhausted, did not want to go, but Perry insisted that it would just be about work. Rodriguez did believe it, but knew that he would not drink or do anything that would put him in a bad place. During that visit, after engaging in small talk, Mr. Perry got close to Mr. Rodriguez and then again forced himself on Mr. Perry. My Lord, Mr. Perry wrapped his arms around Mr. Rodriguez, grabbed Mr. Rodriguez's butt, and grabbed his cream stick. More than ever before, it was clear that Mr. Perry would do whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted to, whenever he wanted. No matter how many times he was rejected, Mr. Rodriguez became very upset when Mr. Rodriguez did stop communicating with Mr. Perry. Rodriguez was never cast in any more films since the first Madea Halloween movie. Later on June 4th, 2019, Mr. Perry became annoyed that Mr. Rodriguez distanced himself. Mr. Perry sent a slew of messages calling Mr. Rodriguez asshole, and I haven't heard from Mr. Rodriguez not wanting to get into the real reason why he distanced himself from Mr. Perry. He said that he was distant because he did not want to bother Mr. Perry while he was on tour. Mr. Perry responded a text saying, "No, you're busy. Just saying hi is what all my friends do," and told Mr. Rodriguez to fuck off. Wow. Mr. Perry does not like it when rejection happens to him. Allegedly. You know, like I said, innocent until proven guilty. In the same token of that, we gotta think, right, that with Derek Dixon, it was the same thing. Derek Dixon moved away. Tom Perry texted this, that, and the third. And then Braxton Wells as well. You know what I mean? There was text messages exchanged there as well. It's just, oh Lord Jesus. And when I see these lawsuits, the first thing I think of is not so much a Hollywood, but what I think of is how broken we are as a society. That this is not only breaking down people wanting to be in relationships, but it's also breaking down people's perspective on self-esteem. Right? That's why I titled the thumbnail, "What's Under the Garden of Roses? These Thorns Are Sharp." And they are. And we need to remember that men do get assaulted too. I remember when Terry Crews came out and said that he was assaulted, right? And let's get this unequivocally clear, straight, and understood. Whether you are a man that has power or a woman that has power, that does not mean you get to do what the fuck you want to do. Let me say that 2 more times. Just because you are a man or a woman of power does not mean you get to do what the fuck you want to do. Just because you are a man or a woman in power does not mean you get to do what the fuck you want to do. And if you are of that energy, get from the fuck around. Sincerely. It is sad that in 2026 that we still got to find things. I remember a supposed content creator saying, you know, well, everybody talks about Knox, Miles Morales, this, that, and the third. And, you know, I thought we wasn't supposed to talk about children and pain. Everybody with a broad brush, not recognizing that we should not have to say out loud that children are off limits. In the words of that person from Beyond Scare Straight, I heard about you. I saw you at the dollar. Just, oh my Lord Jesus. I can't. And it's like, even though Mario texted what he texted about, not wanting to die from substance, this, that, and the third, which honestly, most victims do not text back their abuser. Still, you cannot be upset and call Mario an asshole and then I haven't heard from you and tell him to fuck off when you disrespected him. Now, this is all alleged, so I'm reading it as you're hearing it, but still. After Mr. Rodriguez did not respond to his liking, Mr. Perry has nothing to say. That's it. Oh my God. You okay? You okay? You okay? I'm great, nigga. This is Tyler Perry's words, allegedly. Okay. You okay, asshole? I don't understand the shocked emoji, the face flushed, everything in between emoji. Haven't heard from you. I ain't mad. Why you never text unless something's going on? Oh, okay, bro. I know you basically just didn't want to bother you. Saying hello ain't a bad thing. I know you're on tour, whatever. My tour is over. I'm sorry. I thought something happened, man. Baseball emoji. I know. A text saying, no, you're busy. Just saying hi is what all my friends do. Good night. Fuck off. Wow. Okay. Yes. Wow. Okay. Nothing to say. That's it. I'm sorry. Question marks. Damn, this is how you speak to people, Charles? What the hell? It's a damn shame. I'm right here. It's been a crazy few months for me, man. My dad is dying. My son's mom got cancer, so my son is leaving with my older son Todd. I barely have time to work out. I'm sorry that I didn't text you. Listen, if my dad was dying, and if I had a baby mama, right, and my son's mom had cancer, I don't want to give a fuck about Tom Perry nor anybody else. I'm focusing on me. Sincerely. At this point, Mr. Rodriguez realized how upset Mr. Perry was and tried to apologize. Rather, Rodriguez was apologizing because he felt the cold truth that he would never be able to be an actor. He would never get to be an actor again, rather, that his hopes and dreams would be gone if he was no longer on good terms with Perry. This was a hard reality to accept from Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Perry insisted that I deserve a text at least once a month. Not at least once a month. Oh, my. Although he had no desire to meet with Mr. Perry, Mr. Rodriguez was stuck between a rock and a hard spot and asked Mr. Perry when he would be back in Los Angeles to try and ease his anger and resentment. Mr. Perry immediately took this as an invitation again to harass Mr. Rodriguez with comments and questions about his body. Mr. Perry texted Mr. Rodriguez, how's your trading coming out? These your current pics. I want to see pics from now. You was fat, referencing to Mr. Rodriguez, but you always had shoulders. Same thing happened with Derek Dixon too. Right here. This is picking up from after. I'm sorry that I didn't text you, bro. I have my hands full. I always still think about you, man. Even though I don't text, I think about you. Love you. It's okay. You did know. All good. Wanted to give you much shit. Jesus, bro. Good night, brother. You're killing me. Baseball emoji. It's okay. You here in LA. I deserve a text at least once a month. I was there yesterday. That's not how you spell least, brother. Least. Least. Once a month. Let's keep going, everybody. We're almost done here. I'm surprised that we basically got through this within an hour. I didn't know how long it was going to be, Joe. But still, I do need to get something to eat and everything after this. So, let's see here. After all this, you don't gotta tell me I know I'm sorry. You ain't gotta tell me I know sorry. Just crazy with all these things going on. When you coming back, the eyes emoji, not sure. Rolling eye emoji. We'll try to make it back. Exclamation point for what you got. Too much going on. I enjoy seeing you. Why else, man? So you enjoy seeing somebody. Now this is just me thinking out loud here. You're enjoying seeing somebody that has assaulted you. Now these are questions that will be asked in trial. Okay, so how's your training coming? Losing weight from stress. The beneficial, I guess, that you dialing in. God making that all stuff. All the stuff got happening to me, pushed me like nothing else. I wish you could be here, brother. Miss you. Are these current pics? I took this a week ago. Last time I saw you, you weren't like that, and line can be deceiving. LOL, I just got spray tan before my shoot. I did a week ago. I'm good. I'll be in Atlanta July 8th. Got hosting this event. Leaving to Miami Friday for appearance. Now in the mood to travel, but I gotta want to see pics from now. Where are the pics from the shoot? This makes me want to put this cookie down. Okay, all right. Shit. If you come up like this since the last time I saw you, then I need to be ashamed of myself. Right here, Mahalo, I'm guessing. You was fat. We working out here. You always have shoulders. Yeah, they're always going to be there. Sorry, man. LOL. But where's that weight loss in your legs, stomach? You'll see on my way again for sure this time. Ain't no girl attracted to man's shoulders. Tyler, I don't think you really know what women like that. Okay, sir? There are women that are attracted to many things. Stop that shit. You got a full body workout. Ain't easy no more. I'm 33. Thereafter and through 2024, Mr. Perry will randomly reach out to Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez never received any additional roles or work from Mr. Perry after Medea's Halloween because Mr. Rodriguez never gave it to his advances. In 2025, Derek Dixon filed his own sexual harassment and sexual assault lawsuit against Mr. Perry with allegations strikingly similar to those of Mr. Rodriguez. On June 18th, 2025, one of Mr. Rodriguez's friends who learned the lawsuit texted Mr. Rodriguez about the lawsuit. Mr. Rodriguez responded, "Oh shit, he's at again. When is he going to learn?" To which his friend responded, "When he ends up like Diddy." Ooh, my lord. Referencing Deshaun Diddy Combs recently received a 50-month prison sentence. So this is the DM of Rodriguez and a friend of his. Mr. Rodriguez realized that Mr. Perry was continuing to use his power and influence to sexually assault hopeful factors, and with the voice of others decided that it was time to tell his story to obtain justice and to finally stop Mr. Perry. When Perry became aware that Rodriguez was going to file this action, Perry once again reached out to Rodriguez by text, telling Rodriguez that Perry did so much to help Rodriguez and that Perry was feeling betrayed by Mr. Rodriguez. That is everything you need to know there. And of course, here are the causes of action. First cause of action, Civil Code 340.16, sexual assault against defendant Perry. Only plaintiff incorporates by reference and alleges herein each and every one of the allegations contained in the preceding and foregoing paragraphs of this complaint as if fully set forth herein. For the events occurring after Rodriguez's role in Medea Halloween had completed, Tyler Perry acted intending to cause harmful or offensive conduct to Rodriguez, and that Ms. Rodriguez reasonably believed that he was about to be touched in a harmful or offensive manner, that Ms. Rodriguez did not Tyler Perry's conduct. Ms. Rodriguez was harmed by Mr. Perry's conduct. Tyler Perry's conduct was a substantial factor in causing Ms. Rodriguez harm. As a further direct and approximate result of defendant's aforementioned conduct, plaintiff suffered physical sickness, physical injuries, body pains, anxiety, worry, embarrassment, humiliation, injury to his professional reputation, mental anguish, PTSD, emotional distress, and post-traumatic stress disorder in an amount to be proven at trial. Plaintiff is further entitled to recover reasonable attorney's fees, costs, and proof judgment interest in connection with this matter. Defendants committed the acts herein alleged maliciously and fraudulently with the wrongful intention of injuring plaintiff with an improper and evil motive rising to the level of malice and conscious disregard of plaintiff's rights, because the acts taken toward plaintiff were carried out by managerial employees acting in a despicable, deliberate, cold, callous, and intentional manner in order to injure and damage plaintiff. Plaintiff is entitled to recover punitive damages from defendants. Second cause of action, Civil Code 1708.5, sexual battery against defendant Perry only. Plaintiff incorporates by reference and alleges herein each and every one of the allegations contained in the preceding and foregoing paragraphs of this complaint as fully set forth herein. For the events occurring after Rodriguez's role in Medea Halloween had completed, defendant Perry intended to cause harmful or offensive contact with Rodriguez's buttocks, cream stick, and with Perry's cream stick at other sexual areas on multiple occasions, and sexual offensive contact. Ms. Rodriguez resulted each of these actions happened in California. Ms. Rodriguez did not consent to the offensive contact and made sure Perry knew it was unwanted. Ms. Rodriguez was harmed and offended by Mr. Perry's conduct. As a result of topic conduct, Ms. Rodriguez was damaged in the amount set forth below. As a further direct and approximate result of defendant's aforementioned conduct, plaintiff suffered physical sickness, physical injuries, body pains, anxiety, words, embarrassment, humiliation, PTSD, injury to his professional reputation, mental anguish, emotional distress, post-traumatic stress disorder, and an amount to be proven at trial. Plaintiff is further entitled to recover reasonable attorney's fees, costs, and prejudgment interest in connection with this matter. Defendants committed the acts here and alleged maliciously and fraudulently with the wrongful intention of injuring plaintiff and with an improper and evil motive rising to the level of malice and conscious disregard of plaintiff's rights, because the acts taken toward plaintiff were carried out by managerial employees acting in a despicable, deliberate, cold, callous, and intentional manner in order to injure and damage plaintiff. Plaintiff is entitled to recover punitive damages from defendants. Third cause of action, intentional infliction of emotional distress against defendant Perry only. Plaintiff incorporates by reference and realleges here in each and every one of the allegations contained in the preceding and foregoing paragraphs with complaint as fully set forth herein. Defendant conspired to and did engage in conduct that was extremely outrageous and intentionally caused severe emotional distress, including PTSD, to plaintiff, and these damages were suffered as a result of sexual assault. 340.16, defendant's conduct exceeded all possible bounds. DC defendant acted with the intent and knowledge that plaintiffs suffered emotional distress due to their inexcusable, outrageous conduct. Defendant's conduct caused plaintiff to suffer severe mental and emotional distress, pain and suffering, mental anguish, and loss of enjoyment of life. Defendant's unlawful actions were intentional, knowing malice, and or showed a deliberate, willful, wanton, and reckless indifference to plaintiff's rights. Plaintiff claims compensatory and punitive damages herein. The amount of damages sought herein jurisdictional limits of all the courts which would otherwise have jurisdiction. Fourth cause of action, negligent retention against Lionsgate only. The California law to prevail or negligent supervision claim involving damages that were suffered as a result of sexual assault. 340.16, a plaintiff must establish that one, defendant knew or should have known of the alleged abuser's misconduct. 2, the defendant did not act in a reasonable manner to prevent the harm. 3, the sexual abuse occurred. 4, there was causation. And 5, the plaintiff suffered compensatory damages. Radcliffe versus the Roman Catholic Archbishop of 79 Cal 5th 982 2022. California courts have consistently recognized that to establish a negligent supervision claim, the plaintiff must prove the defendant knew or had reason to believe that the individual in question was likely to engage in sexual abuse. Lopez versus Watchtower Bible at Pratt Society of New York Incorporated, 246 Cali app 4556220 Cali RPT ERD 156.16. This standard requires showing that the defendant failed to exercise reasonable care and supervise an individual to prevent the sexual assault. Lopez versus Watchtower Bible Tract Society of New York City. Incorporate a critical element in establishing a negligent supervision claim, demonstrating that special relationship existed between the parties that gave rise to a duty to protect. California courts have recognized that special relationship situations generally involve some kind of dependency or reliance. Courts have found such special relationships in various contexts, including business proprietors and their patrons or invitees. The trend has been expanded to the list of special relationships which justify imposing liability. This is Melton versus Bolstead, and right here it's Tarsoff versus Regents of the University of California, Mann versus State of California. Lionsgate hires and supervises Perry for Perry services and benefits from Perry's production of films and movies. Lionsgate has the ability to adjust their contract with Perry when Perry engages in a sexual assault connection with filming or potential films. As a result, Lionsgate has a special relationship with actors in the movies and films they contract over with Perry, which justifies imposing liabilities in situations like this. Lionsgate should have known Perry's misconduct, as Perry has had many such allegations made him in the past. Lionsgate has not acted and continues not to act in a reasonable manner to prevent sexual assault by Mr. Perry. Lionsgate continues to engage in hiring and supervising Perry despite having the ability to cancel the contracts pursuant to morality clauses in those contracts. Ms. Rodriguez was sexually assaulted by Perry, but for Lionsgate's failure to act and enforce their morality clauses and safeguards, these sexual assaults would not have occurred, as Perry would not have been in position of power. As a direct and approximate result of the negligence, plaintiff suffer PTSD, physical, psychological, emotional, economic injuries, and continue to incur damages. Plaintiff is entitled to recover all available civil remedies, including compensatory, special, consequential damages, damages for physical, psychological, and emotional harm, restitution, the cost of medical, psychological, and therapeutic care, pre- and post-judgment interest, reasonable attorney's fees and costs, and all other appropriate legal equitable relief, including injunctive and declaratory relief, as the court deems just, proper, prayer for relief. Plaintiff prayers for judgment as follows: 1. For special general punitive and compensatory damages according to proof at trial. 2. For reasonable attorney's fees, expert witness fees, and other litigation expenses pursuant to law. 3. For injunctive relief where the court deems appropriate. 4. For all other relief the court deems appropriate and just. And 5. For a total amount of damage, including punitive damages, of $77 million. Right there, $77 million. $77 million. Respectfully submitted December 25th, 2025, Christmas Day, by Jonathan J. Schlad, Esquire Law Offices of Jonathan J. Schlad, PC, attorney for plaintiff Mario Rodriguez. So that is everything that you need to know for this. Child, first of all, we got through that in 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 48 seconds. I was going to do another one at 8:30, but child, I do need some time to breathe, chill, and everything else. Like I said, I do believe that there's something sweet in the Kool-Aid with this. I do. Now, Mario texting Tyler Perry back and want to see him again, saying, I love you, bro. This, that, and the third. Those are holes that, Tyler Perry's team could poke in a trial if it goes to trial. There has been a repeat pattern of behavior. And like I said, innocent until proven guilty, but child, there is something there. By the way, let me bring up document tingz because I want to support their YouTube channel real quick here. So here is document tingz here. So let me subscribe on YouTube here. I knew a document tingz off of Twitter, but here it is here. So I got shorts there. playlists right there. So shout out to Document Tingz here, 1,109 subscribers and 69,929 views. Let me tell you something. To be real with you, Document Tingz is already a legend. Okay. And I think that Document Tingz has a lot of highway to run, and I believe that Pam Esquire, lead attorney, should interview Document Tingz and give Document Tingz, avenues to expand their his territory. But even if they don't, Document Tingz is a somebody. You hear me? So if you ever want any intel, Document Tingz is the place to go. I will drop their link in the live chat here, right here. Sorry, y'all. Don't worry, we'll see. I was still talking to y'all. But yes, here is his channel right here. So right there. So yes, like I said, 1,190 subscribers, and right there, 69,929 total views. So there it is there. So like I said, I will drop the link to Document Tingz YouTube channel in the live chat here. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Document Tingz right there. So I'm gonna turn on my camera. Oh, sorry, there we go. I'm gonna turn on my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. We'll take a commercial break and then we'll come back and wrap up the show right after this. We are live on Tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Rolling.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braylon got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being movers, a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful vision of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Miral's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. Past, male pattern baldness.
What geese?
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
McDonald's, I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Y'all, that's our show for this evening. A lot going on with Tyler Perry, of course. Any updates, we will definitely keep you updated. And if you want court documents or anything relating to law, Document Tingz is your source. So shout out to Document Tingz, a great content creator, individual, everything in between. Let's get y'all the daily motivator, then head on out of here. Like I said, this is your final tour for the evening. Good evening to you. Also, too, I know it's morning and afternoon based on your location in the world, but also as well, we'll be back here at 9 p.m. to talk about Will Smith. Yes, Will Smith also has a SA lawsuit. Yes, it does. So we will definitely talk about that this evening at 9 o'clock. That will be, let me go to our channel here. That will be the Brian King Joseph and Will Smith lawsuit breakdown town hall. We will talk about that tonight, so get ready for that. With that being said, it's time for a day motivator. One man with courage makes a majority. Andrew Jackson said that. Very wise words there. It's time for the day motivator for Friday, January 2nd, 2026. Sense of wonder. As you become more familiar with any particular subject, the initial wonder can fade. That's only natural, but it doesn't have to deprive you of wonder in your life. You can always find new sources of wonder. It's a good thing to do so. You'll never know all there is to know about everything. Many wonders, rather, are ready and waiting to ignite your imagination. Treasure your past experience, but don't let any of it make you cynical about the value of new experiences, though it sometimes can feel as if you've seen it all. You haven't. There's always more to see that can bring out the energizing feelings of awe and wonder. Open yourself to the possibilities, and the opportunities will appear. Seek out people, places, experiences, and activities that can inject a fresh sense of wonder into your awareness. Let your wonder revive your enthusiasm for life on a regular basis. Ralph Morrison. I have to tell you, the sense of wonder that I get from doing this channel has fulfilled me in so many ways. Where I'm at rest right now with the level I'm at. Of course, definitely want to increase more and more in life. Definitely want to make it to the big time. But depending on what's going on what's going on right now, child. Maybe independence is the thing. But either way, I do want to be bigger than what I am right now. By the way, shout out to the 3,340 subscribers. Thank you all so much for that. Appreciate y'all for that. The first thing I'll tell you about that sense of wonder is that, there was a guy named Tim Story that talked about how life can take the shout out of you. I think sometimes in life we allow that wonder, that sense of wonder to be taken away from us. Don't let that wonder be taken away from you when you have the power to hold on to it. That's the first thing I would tell you. The second thing I'll tell you is that there are many new wonders are ready and waiting to ignite your imagination. No one person ever has claim to a sector on YouTube. Not one. Now, are there like big kahunas? Sure there are, right? And then, of course, there's medium tier kahunas and the low tier kahunas. But in the same token of that, it takes many people to make a sector or a platform or what have you, that thing. So don't you ever think that you can't break into something because the foundation's already been made. There's always the disruptors that are more legendary than the people that are in the game, okay? And finally, the third thing I will say to you all is this. Let wonder revive your enthusiasm for life on a regular basis. Now, there are going to be some things that you're never going to be interested in. Let's go ahead and keep it a buck with that. But that does not mean, just because that doesn't keep your interest, doesn't mean something will not keep your interest, right? So always be open to what can be. And with that being said, everybody, it's time for this outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say one point special, because you are always one of us. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why it's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, I'll spend time together. We're awesome, great together. And always remember, where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or just maybe recognizing that, hey, you got plenty to do as a studio owner, and maybe just be about the business of that Tyler. Make sure the replay is not just for you watch it, not just for you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you all. Always remember, or see love you gotta give, or see what you gotta give, or see love you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you have overcome, where successes you have achieved upon this particular day, I am extremely proud. But no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, just know that, yes, I know it's the second day of the year, and yes, I just got done reading a lawsuit about Tyler Perry, another lawsuit at that. But also, too, don't let what could be dictate your movement, right? because like I said, we don't know what's about to come. We don't know what's about to come for this year, but what we do know is we can only control what we can control. I think sometimes we put too much weight upon ourselves for no reason. So yeah, with that being said, one love, much love, all love. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Like I said, I'll see you back here tonight at 9 p.m. for the Brian King, Joseph, and Will Smith lawsuit right downtown hall. But if this is your last one, this tour for this evening, good night to you. One love, much love, all love. I feel love. Send it right back to you. Bye, everybody.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Braylon.